Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is Nick and Jamie Wilkinson. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you coming on. Let's talk about your operation. You guys are just north of here, just in McDermott, but you guys, your family has been around for a very long time. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. We're a fifth generation. I'm a fifth generation rancher. I'm in partners with my wife and my mom and dad on a cow-calf operation. My son's back there. He's a very important cog to the wheel that keeps the machine going. He's a great individual. And my daughter's finishing up her fourth year at Washington State in the vet program.
And you just added the next generation to the family, is that right?
Yeah, correct. Highland just had a son.
Yep. So new grandparents. Congratulations on that. That's great. Yeah. So running cows in the high desert, that's a little bit different than running cows in the Midwest or back in the East where we have grass and so forth. So what do you guys find that are the priorities when you're looking for cattle to work out here in the high desert? What are the main things you are looking for when you're selecting bulls and making culling decisions?
Well, 30 years ago, we were straight Hereford cattle, and the BLM started to make it tough on us, make us run less numbers. So we had to figure out how to produce more pounds with less cows. And so we started crossing Angus cattle on our Hereford cattle and found out that we could grow a better product through high bed vigor, and then all the data that the Angus Association had with the EPDs, we could pick and choose and implement what we wanted our cow to look like, to use the high desert, easy fleshing, high volume, moderate frame cattle.
Yeah. So, so when we look at your cattle in the catalog, you guys are selling tomorrow, correct? Yep. So when you look at your cattle in the catalog, you see not only do you put an emphasis on the genetics, but you're also putting an emphasis on the marketing programs that you enroll your calves in. What value do you see of those marketing programs?
There's a lot of value, and it's different for every operation. I think you can pick and choose or use all of them because it's so important to the buyers to have those programs that they can pick and choose from, or maybe use all of them. Some of them might want GAP, some of them might want NHDC. There's so many programs that are so different for other people, for other buyers to use. It's very important, I think, in today's industry to use those programs and to have good networks. For instance, Superior, the marketing side of it, the rep, have a good rep. They will get you involved with the right people who have the information that you need for the right programs for your operation.
Absolutely. Having that rep that knows the people who are going to like your cattle and that your cattle are going to work for, that's invaluable. So let's talk really quick. You guys have, you've had carcass data back on your calves. You know how they perform. How do you take that carcass data and implement that back into your herd?
Well, it's became easier now because we have seed stock operators that are buying these calves back, 44 Farms, Riverbend. You get that kill sheet back from them, then you can pick and choose the genetics that your cattle are weak in. And it's very easy because they offer all the genetic power that you want. When you go to their sales, you can buy anything that you want to help your program.
Absolutely. They're both great sources for genetics and have done a lot for producers out here in the West. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Up next, we have Harold Burtz with the Red Angus Association.